Hey guys, what's up? I'm Erica. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, please make sure to subscribe. I have a thrift haul for you guys today. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, I resell on Poshmark, a little bit on Depop, a little bit on eBay. Just as a part-time thing, I also just love thrifting. I think it's really fun. And also, about a month ago, I did my first ever pop-up shop where I sold my thrifted clothes in a coffee shop for a day, and I'm doing another flea market this Saturday, so I have been wanting to kind of stock up for it. I didn't get a whole ton of stuff that I think is great for the flea market. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a few weeks. I have been traveling. As you guys know, if you follow my channel, I have been working on our fixer-upper house, work. I've been sick. I feel just exhausted. I don't know. I have a bunch of video ideas. I just need to actually sit down and film them. So with that being said, I have a Goodwill BINS haul. This is actually from two different trips. One of them is from my normal San Francisco Goodwill BINS that I go to, that I've been going to for years and years. The other one is from the Oakland BINS, which it was my first time at the Oakland BINS, and I would not recommend going there, but I also think that it was really weird. Throughout my time of thrifting, I've probably been to 5 different locations of Goodwill BINS, and this is definitely the worst one that I've been to. If you've ever been to a Goodwill BINS, they're almost always in a warehouse. This one was outside and they had pop-up tents over them, which I don't know how that would work with different weather. My friend also overheard someone saying, who seemed like they were a regular, saying this was the worst that she's seen them. And when I looked at pictures online, normally the bins are inside. So I don't know why they were outside. Maybe something happened inside and they had to move it out. Thankfully it was summer, so it's not like we were freezing, and they had pop-up tents, so it wasn't too hot. It was not great, but I did get a few things. I also did get one item from a charity shop that we went to. All right, I will start with showing you guys the shoes that I got. The first pair of shoes that I have are these tan boots, which I feel are super trendy. I need to see if I can find what the brand is. I don't know. Oh, these are actually just BP boots. I thought maybe they would be vintage or something, but they're not. I don't know what size they are. They do have a little bit of toe wear on them. They're just maybe they're vintage inspired boots or something, but I think they're really cute and very trendy. I think I'm definitely gonna bring them to the flea market sale and see if they sell there, and then if they don't, I will do some more research and list them online. The next pair of boots I got are also, I feel very trendy. And these are actually vintage Nordstrom. Honestly, when I first saw them, they're really don't look like they've been worn very much, so I was gonna get them, and then when I got home, I honestly was thinking they're probably kind of some cheap brand of boots, but when I looked on the inside, they have a boutique Nordstrom tag on the inside, and it looks very vintage. Although it is summer, so I don't know if these boots will go now. Boots I just feel I'm seeing all over TikTok, and just very Depop girly. But again, I'm gonna see if I can sell them at the flea market, and then if they don't sell there, then I'll list them on Poshmark or Depop. They'll probably do better on. Then another pair of shoes I got, these are the Schutz brand, and these they have some inside wear. I didn't realize it until I got home. This is kind of peeling inside, but beyond that, they look like they're in really good condition. I feel I see a lot of influencers get gifted Schutz shoes and stuff, and I really don't know a whole ton about them. And then the last pair of boots I got from the charity shop that I went to with my friend in Oakland. Normally I really don't like to buy up for anything, but these are just so trendy and I think they will do really well. They are these cowgirl boots, and I found them online. I think they're vintage 9 West. They are a 6.5, which is a very small size, which is harder to sell, but I did see some people selling these for $150, $160, which I'm not gonna list them for that much. They do have a little bit more wear than some of the other ones that I saw. In the front, you could just see some of the leather wearing, and the soles do have wear, but they definitely have a lot of life left in them, and this is such a fun color and so trendy, perfect for summer. I mean, really, you can wear them all, you can wear these all year. If they would have fit me, I would have kept them for myself. These were $8. I'm pretty confident that I will be able to sell them, whether it's at the flea market or on Depop, but again, just because the size is a bit smaller, it probably will take a little bit longer. So that's it for the shoes, and then we can get into the clothing. So the first thing that I have are these vintage pair of AG jeans. They have this vertical stitching down the front, which kind of gives 70s vibes. I don't know. But they also, I feel are very kind of Y2K. I think my sister is going to keep these for herself and wear them for a bit. Then the next thing, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have gotten this. This is like a Free People sweater. I feel like I don't see a lot of stuff like this. I do need a sweater shave it though. This I actually got at the Oakland bins in the throwback pile. This is a Brandy Melville like big chunky sweater, and honestly I don't know if Brandy does like vintage stuff or something, but this definitely feels like it was a vintage like wool sweater or something. It is not like the thin Brandy material that's like you're used to with Brandy Melville. Always check the pile right by the exit to the bins, because that's where you'll find like some of the best stuff, where people go through their stuff and throw stuff back. This was another thing I found in the throwback bin, another Brandy Melville like schoolgirl Argyle sweater. These sweaters might take a bit longer, maybe until fall, to sell. Then this is actually a vintage sweater, but I feel like it kind of gives the Brandy Melville vibes. I might keep this for myself, we'll see, but it is a vintage wool sweater. Then I got these black jeans. These are rag and bone. They are a skinny style, so I was debating whether or not to pick these up. I did get these from the Oakland bins though, where I was finding a lot less, and I kind of just was like, well, I want to get something. They do have like the tiniest bit of like pulling right here, which is like a common wear in jeans. Whether a lot of times if you're sourcing for jeans or pants, you want to check like the inside of the legs, because a lot of times those get worn, and then also sometimes they'll be pulling right here. And there is like the tiniest indication of some pulling, but it's really not that bad. And since they are rag and bone, I just like couldn't really leave them behind. So another item that I feel like is a lot less popular these days, I need to lint roll a lot of this stuff. One of these sweaters got literally fuzz everywhere, but this is a Spiritual Gangster top sweater thing. And Spiritual Gangster definitely had its moment like 5 years ago, and it would fly off people's shelves, and now it's a lot harder to resell. But because this was like a more substantial piece versus like one of their tank tops, and it is in pretty good shape, I figured I should try it. Other than, now that I look at it, since it does say like love, 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 probably do better around like Valentine's Day. I have been absolutely loving linen pants, and I feel like I see a lot of people on Instagram and TikTok wearing them too. These are a pair of J. Jill black linen pants, which J. Jill is definitely more of like an older lady brand, but whether I sell them to an older lady or like a younger female, I feel like, I don't know, we'll see how these do. I'm hoping that they do well. And I feel like they're perfect for like a summer pant, because they're not too hot. If you have been to the bins, you know that you will find a plethora of shrunken sweaters. And I found this shrunken Tory Burch sweater, and I first grabbed it because I just saw the print and I was like, oh my gosh, like what is this print? This looks very vintagey and fun. And then I looked at it and it was Tory Burch. And then I looked at the size and it was a large, and I'm like, this has totally been shrunk. And I was gonna throw it back. Then I was also like, because of who I am as a person, this is a Tory Burch sweater. Like, I can't throw this back. So I did some Googling, and it is made out of merino wool, which I looked up that you can soak merino wool shrunken sweaters in like water with conditioner, like hair conditioner, and you can like stretch out your sweaters. So I have not done that yet, but I'm gonna try, and hopefully I can get this back to its like original shape and size, because not only is it Tory Burch, but it's just cute. It's a really cute sweater. Another designer piece that I found was this rag and bone new with tags. This is from Nordstrom. Nordstrom Rack had it listed for $140. It is this gray little cardigan. It ties in the back. It's got all of its buttons. I literally don't see anything wrong with it. That gray rag and bone sweater I found after probably 20 people had gone through that bin, but it's just totally worth it to sit there and dig to the bottom of the bin. So many people just like throw things on top and don't like thoroughly look. I got this Everlane dress, which I'm kind of on the fence about whether I should have got it or not, but it is like a cream colored dress, and it has no stains. It really doesn't look like it's been worn. So for those reasons, I was like, this is very hard for me to pass up. But it is an extra, extra small, which is an extremely hard size to sell. But it is just like a cute little basic like mock neck cream dress. Very simple, but a really good staple. Then I have this checkered Free People sweater. It looks very oversized. It is a size extra small, so it'll be like a baggy, wintry sweater. I think I'm gonna bring this to the sale. This is like a little bag, which I have something similar. I actually had I found one at the bins that was kind of almost in like this pinkish purple color that I really like bringing to the beach when I go on vacation and stuff. It's not the most practical bag, but I just think it's really cute. Another designer item, this is a Tory Burch bathing suit. It really does not seem like it's been worn very much. There's like all of the elasticity is still in it. It's really in great shape. This is a size large. Bathing suits, I'm definitely on the fence on. I've gotten a lot of bathing suits, especially if you find bikinis where you only find like the bottoms. The bottoms especially are a lot harder to sell on their own. Tops are a little bit easier. One pieces though, I feel like sell a lot better. This is a vintage Guess t-shirt. This is from 1989, Guess 1989. There is a little bit of like staining on the front, but I feel like with these vintage tees, people are like okay with that. And the back of it says Australia's Great Barrier Reef, Guess USA. Then I found these Soul Cycle Lululemon leggings. I might try these on for myself. Then I found this black long sleeve aloe top. Now this piece I found in the bins and I was like holding it and I was like, I know this is Lululemon, but I could not find like the little Lulu symbol anywhere. And then I checked inside the sports bra because, you know, that's where you find the size, and the size was in here with like a style number. And then I got home and my sister was like, I bet this was like a longer top and somebody went and got it cropped, which is true. So I don't know if this will actually sell. One, because it doesn't have like the Lulu sign on it, so it's a little bit harder to tell that it is Lulu. And then also it was like a hemmed Lululemon piece, but it was hemmed like very nicely. If you didn't know, Lululemon offers like free hemming, so if you ever want to go get like a piece adjusted for fit or for style reasons, you can go do that. I know that my sister has gone and like gotten some of her like old Lululemon tank tops that were like always used to be super long. She has gotten them like shortened so they're shorter and like more the trendier style now, so take advantage of that. Then I got this cute little Bowden sweater. It's very like comfy yet elegant with like this ruffled collar and ruffled sleeves. This is a moth little sweater vest. It's got kind of like these button details along the collar. Definitely like an oversized like slouchy sweater. I feel like it'd be really cute in fall. I was on the fence with this one, but this is a Marc Jacobs t-shirt and I didn't know he has like a brand called Stinky Rat, and it's got this little rat emblem on the clothing. Again, just when I find like designer goods at the bins, I just can't pass them up. And this is the last item that I have. This is like a sweater dress. I don't love this yellow trim. Honestly, the more that I'm looking at this, the more this is giving me like 2008 vibes, which the way style trends are going, maybe that's in. I don't actually think it's that old of a style because the tag says by Anthropologie, and really the style isn't throwing me off fully. It's this color yellow that I just am not a huge fan of. It's a nice little gray sweater dress. So again, this will probably do a lot better in fall. So that was everything that I got. If you guys are in the San Francisco Bay Area, I will be selling at the Palo Alto High School Flea Market on June 10th. If anybody is interested and wants to come and wants to see some of this stuff, I really try to sell stuff for like very fair prices. Truthfully, since I'm able to buy things for pretty low prices, I want to give people good deals, and I also don't want to have to take all of it home with me. Yeah, also if you see anything that you like of mine on Poshmark or Depop or eBay, always feel free to send an offer, unless like it's a personal piece that I spent a lot of money on. I'm very generous with accepting offers and everything on Poshmark, so I will link my Poshmark and my Depop and all that below. I didn't mention this earlier, but in total, I think I spent $30 on the first trip that I went to the bins, like $10 on my second trip to the bins, and then $8 for those boots, so all in about $50. I definitely think I will be able to make my money back from this haul. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.